Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of previously unseen clips from Series 17 of Would I Lie to You? Joining David Mitchell tonight, Alex Jones, Will Mellor, Naga Munchetti, Ramesh Ranganathan, Gabby Logan, Jessica Hines, Victoria Coren Mitchell, Jack Carroll, Craig Charles and Frankie Boyle. And joining Lee Mack tonight, Mo Gilligan, Sue Pollard, Jeremy Vine, Bridget Christie, Charlene White, Wilfred Webster, Gina Yashere, Melvin Hayes, Sam Campbell and Chris McCausland. And we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Alex is first up tonight.
Right. After a wild party to celebrate our 2000th episode, I slept the night on the One Show sofa.
Please do.
Oh. When did the One Show start? What year?
I don't know.
Oh. Are you like the Khmer Rouge? Nothing existed before you turned up.
Did anybody join you?
Oh, hello.
And slept there?
The sleeping bit.
Sue Pollard, I can't tell you that.
Nothing like that. No, I was just wondering if they wanted to keep you company in case you forgot to wake up for the next edition.
No, so I'll tell you what it is. I'm a bit out of practice. I was excellent at drinking before I had the children.
Right.
But since the children, I'm not as good.
Right.
So actually, I'd fallen asleep at the end of the party. Everybody was still milling around. They just put a blanket over me and left me there.
Paint a picture for us, Alex. Who else was there? I'm imagining it was a starry affair.
No.
Oh.
Well, you can't invite one guest without all of them. Can you imagine how many people would have been there, Rob?
Over 10.
There have been 2,000 episodes, and there's how many guests per episode?
Oh, well, 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
I mean, it varies.
So that's like 8,000 guests, of whom 1,500 are Giles Brandreth.
Yeah.
What time did you wake up the following day?
Oh, early. 6:37.
And, I mean, what went through your mind?
Oh, beside myself.
There was 2 of you there.
They'd taken my shoes off.
Some people, don't they? They employ staff. What about your PR or somebody like that would understand?
PA.
Yeah, PA.
I don't know. I haven't got a personal person. Have you got a personal person? You will have. I mean, you're a national treasure.
I've got 6, but they haven't lasted long.
Did you get through them? Why?
Yeah, I pay them too much.
I don't think your PA could ever be paid too much.
Well... Do you want to come outside? No, carry on. No, I just think it just seems a bit unfair, Alex.
What do you think, Chris? Does this smack of the truth for you?
I think there's a lot of truth in this. You're probably nodded off in the corner while Giles just continued with his stories.
It's always nice to have a little insight into these exclusive show business parties, and I'm wondering about in the heyday of Heidi High. I bet there were a few shenanigans and parties then.
Oh, yes. There were several wrong chalet entries.
What a very delicate way of expressing it.
Anyway, what do we think?
Well, I don't... What do you think?
Well, but I'm not being funny. This is really hard. Are you looking at my cherry?
No, I'm just thinking you're doing it... Oh, it's a cherry story. I thought you were doing an impression of Isaac Newton.
Oh, with the arrow. Who's got the arrow? Have you got it hidden away?
No, that was William Tell. Truth or a lie?
Yeah, go on then. I'll leave it to you.
Go on then.
Oh, you
So Chris thinks it's
Chris.
true.
I think it's true.
And Sue, you think it's...
I'm going to say it's true.
OK, well, my team think it's true.
All right. They think it's true. Alex falling asleep on the One Show sofa. True or a lie?
Oh, Rob, I'm better than that. Come on. It's a lie!
Mo, you're next.
OK. While I was working as a waiter at a wedding, the bride made me do the first dance with her because the groom was too nervous to do it.
Right. David's team.
So when was this?
This would have been in 2012.
And what sort of an occasion was it?
occasion was it? It was a wedding.
No, but I mean, what was the venue?
It was just like a county hall in Surrey.
And how did this come up? What did she say to you?
Well, she's like, do you fancy a dance? I was like, I don't really know if I could dance on the job. Do you know what I mean?
As opposed to, I don't think it's appropriate, you're the bride. Do you want to sleep with me? Oh, I'm not allowed off till 10.
No, not like that, because I remember just being like, I don't know if I can, because I didn't want to get in trouble.
Right.
Yeah, I was
So
working...
where was the husband?
He was on the dance floor. I don't know what he was doing, but...
Well, if he was on the dance floor, he's unlikely to be too nervous to do the first dance. And indeed, that opportunity has gone, because he's
what it
already
was,
dancing.
Everyone's dancing, but they hadn't announced that they're going to do the first dance
yeah.
If that makes
So
sense.
the first dance wasn't the first dance.
No. It was a Caribbean wedding. We don't dance straight away. We take our time. Everybody kind of warms up.
Build up dancing.
And then someone will get on the mic and be like, hear me now, it's time for the first dance. Everybody come to the dance floor. And that's when it's really like the first dance.
OK.
So you didn't dance with him?
No, I did. I did
you did?
afterward. Yes.
How did the husband respond?
He was all right. He was okay. But it wasn't like a dance. It was just like, like
It
spin
wasn't
someone around.
It wasn't a bump and grind. It wasn't one of those.
No. You can't be twerking the bride at a wedding. It's like...
But was it like you and her, and
Yes.
it was the first dance,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
official first dance?
It was the first dance, so we're doing all this stuff together.
Oh,
and then
nice.
Get a little circle around
Yeah.
us and stuff.
And is the husband looking more at her or more at you? Can I just ask, why, if the wedding is in Surrey,
Yep.
are you coming out from London as a waiter?
Well, I used to work for the company that distributes the weddings.
That's the only bit that doesn't ring true to me. Why don't they just use local waiters?
Doesn't ring true to me more than the local waiters issue. It's the fact that the bride asked a waiter to dance with her.
What's wrong with that?
Their act of public humiliation for her new husband that I can barely credit.
I'm wondering about your own wedding. If Victoria had chosen one of the waiters for the first dance there, if this had happened at your wedding and you think, not long now, and then you look... and then, I mean, not long now till I have my first dance. And you look around, hang on a minute, she's dancing with a waiter. How would you have responded?
It would be awful, though, wouldn't it, Rob?
Yeah.
How would you feel?
Oh, it's
at either of your weddings?
That's the sort of thing I expect from him. That's excellent. What are we thinking, then? First of all, Abby, what do you think?
See, I don't think it is true, because why wouldn't she just choose one of her friends that she's more comfortable with?
Maybe everyone hated her. No waiters in the local area would work for her.
So you're going to say...
I think we think it's a lie. And
All
do you
right.
know what? I hope it's a lie.
Right, Mo, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I can reveal that it is actually a lie. It's a lie.
Jack, you're next.
I once frightened a national treasure while playing my favourite prank.
Lee's team.
OK, well, should we start with the national treasure?
It was none other than Sir Ian McKellen.
OK. Right. When was this?
Fuse, but Sir Ian might have hoped for more.
It was 2015 or 2016.
How old would you have been then?
I'm 17, 16,
So
17.
17 years of age. And we have to ask, I suppose, favourite prank?
Yeah. Well, for the benefit of the viewer at home, I have cerebral palsy. Got to get that in because, they've got quarters to fill.
Don't worry, we've got Rob, he's Welsh.
A byproduct of that, I use a walking frame, and my walking frame's got a seat on it. So I like to put the seat down and lift my legs up in the air, going down a ramp, and pretend I've lost control of it.
Oh, I hope this is true. Where were you?
I was at the Royal Academy, at an art exhibit.
Which one?
Nice.
It was a David Hockney exhibition.
OK. And you like him?
Yes, very much
Which
so.
is your favourite David Hockney?
Hello.
Swimming pool you told me earlier on.
Yeah, it was... There you go.
Was Ian McKellen, Sir Ian, was he walking into the event?
So, yeah, this is the problem, that I sometimes do it when people are facing away from me as well as when they're facing me.
Yes.
So I didn't know at the time I set off that it was Ian McKellen in front of me.
So if he was facing away from you and he can't see you coming towards him, is that still funny? If you...
To me, it is.
So you're going to go into the back of somebody, an old man.
But I never actually hit anybody. I always stop before the point of
But he
contact.
can't see you, so what have you achieved?
I'm assuming he hears you.
Yes, I mean,
And?
his hearing's still intact, if that's
It's what?
you...
Intact his hearing.
But he kind of just went, ah! in a very Shakespearean fashion.
He said, "You shall not pass." It's a reference, you see, from the film.
At which point, I bailed out of the manoeuvre, as I always do.
By what? Just simply putting your legs down?
Yeah, and...
But it must carry on a bit with the kinetic energy. It must, like, go
Oh,
towards
yeah,
him.
you've got to... It's like landing a plane. I'm not, you know... I'm not putting people in danger here. I'm a professional stunt driver.
Did you actually say to him, look, just so you know, this is just a practical joke I do? Did you let on?
Oh, no, I must never divulge.
You must never divulge?
No.
Apart from on national television.
Right, what are we thinking?
True.
There we are, flesh it out a bit. What do you think, Lee? Do you think he's telling the truth?
True.
Jack, this prank you like to pull, truth or lie?
It is, sorry, Gandalf, true.
Wilfred, you're up next.
I have a 4-letter word tattooed on the inside of my lip.
Inside of your lip.
Yeah.
What's the word?
What would you like it to be?
Sorry, do you take requests for a tattoo?
What do you think it is?
What I think is that you need to tell me what it is.
It's YOLO.
Sorry?
YOLO.
YOLO.
Yes.
Do you know what YOLO is, David?
No, I don't.
You only live once.
Which I've got to say, as a Hindu, I find incredibly offensive.
I apologise. I'll get my lip cut off. Cheers.
Is that strictly a 4-letter word? That's an acronym, isn't it?
It's an acronym that has been used so much that it's now become
a word.
Is it in the English
considered a word.
dictionary?
Okay,
Yes, it is, yeah.
OK, so top lip or bottom lip?
Bottom lip.
Can I ask you a question,
go on.
Wilfred? Why in God's name did you do this?
So basically, I was 18 and I got another tattoo, and at the same time, the tattooist was like, can I tattoo 4-letter word on your toes?
Have you only got 4 toes?
He said he wanted to do a 4-letter word on my toes.
He didn't know any 5-letter ones,
No,
did he?
no, no. And I said I don't want them on the toes because people can see it. And
Do you
then
know how else people wouldn't see it? Don't have it done.
I wanted to do it because I was just a bit of an idiot. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then I couldn't think of what would fit in my mouth. So it's like...
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being a tickle and 10 being agony, where was it?
About 6, 7?
Is that all?
Yeah.
OK.
Because
There's no way it's a 6 on the inside of your
yeah,
lip.
yeah, on it, you'll be really, really surprised. All it does, so what they do...
I will not be surprised. There's no way I would ever do that.
They get the needle, and after every line, you burst with blood. So you have to swash your mouth out and...
Why, Wilfred? Why?
Don't know.
Because YOLO, man!
Exactly, YOLO!
All right, let's go for a guess at this then, Romesh.
YOLO I get, but I just think it's so incredibly painful.
Yeah.
I just can't buy him doing it.
I believe him.
We're going to say it's true.
Say it's true. Wilfred,
Oh, God.
they think it's true. Is it true or is it a lie?
It's, in fact, True?
Let's see it! Let's see it!
Craig, you're next.
For 10 years, I kept a terrible secret from my sister-in-law after an incident at Glastonbury.
Lee's team.
You say after an incident?
Yeah.
A terrible secret? Something happened. What was it?
That's the worst recap I've ever heard.
I mean, something's missing, right?
OK, who was at Glastonbury?
Oh, I went with my wife, my sister-in-law, her husband, and a big group of us. We do it every year.
Okay.
Does the incident, as I suspect, involve your sister-in-law's husband? No, wait, that's your brother. Is it?
No.
Your sister-in-law could
Hey,
be your
Jeremy, you used to work on Newsnight, didn't you?
My sister-in-law is my wife's sister.
Your wife's sister?
Yeah.
God, you see, Rob, you see the purpose of the question there?
No.
We got to the truth.
So, what was the incident?
She drank a bottle of my wee.
Oh, no!
Well, hang on. Was she very drunk?
No.
Well, whoa.
Tell us what happened.
It was Glastonbury, and it was raining cats and dogs outside. We're in the tent. I'm dying to go to the toilet. I thought, I'm not going to those Glastonbury loos, and I'm not getting out in the rain. And, you know, remember those bottles of vitamin water that used to come in all different flavours and different colours? Yeah. Well, they had quite wide necks and quite, you know, nice bottles. However... thought I'd get that bit in.
Yeah.
So,
When you say you've got to get that bit in...
So I thought, I'll have a wee in the bottle, put the top back on and threw it in the corner of the tent, thinking I'll, you know, dispose of it in the morning. So anyway, the next morning, my sister-in-law comes along, opens the tent and saw the bottle of vitamin water and picked it up like that and took a massive swig of it and then put the top back on and went, oh, that vitamin water's gone off. You must have left it in the sun. Right. And then... And then she walks off. Yeah. Me and Jackie, my wife, look at each other and go, she never needs to know. And she didn't know for about 10 years.
And then what made you tell her?
My wife told her one night over...
Why? Why after 10 years would you do that?
I think she was in a state of advanced refreshment.
What are we thinking? Amy, what do you think?
I think maybe it's a lie.
I don't know anymore with Craig.
Should we
do you know
say
what I mean?
true? But
I was chatting to him backstage. Turns out he's never been to space.
Incredible.
Last time I watched any of your documentaries, you liar. OK, we'll say true.
We're going to say it's true. OK. Craig, was it true or was it a lie?
I'm afraid it's true.
Naga, you're next.
I hate writing Christmas cards so much, I write 2 years' worth every other Christmas.
Gosh, Lee's team.
I mean, how many cards do you write?
40.
40 Christmas cards?
What's wrong with that?
That's all right.
You must know more people that you feel inclined to send a card to than that.
No.
All right, so what do you think? Truth or lie? So, 40 cards. How many would you two send, would you say? I bet you send loads.
No, I don't think we do, really.
I don't think we've ever sent a Christmas card.
I think what we
Sorry,
do...
what? You've never sent a Christmas card?
No. I mean, you'd have had one, Rob, if we were going to send
I
them.
just assumed I'd caused you some displeasure and I
think that's a bit awkward, because I got one off you two.
You're one of those people that don't send them.
No, then everything you get is a net gain. You know, like, you get one from a local restaurant, ha, 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 ha. It's a net gain of goodwill. I've given no goodwill out and I've received goodwill.
So, what did you do last Christmas? Not the Christmas... I don't know when this is going out. Is it after Christmas?
If you remember, we make 2 in a row and then we don't have to do it for 2 years.
So, 2 years ago... When was the last time you did this, the 2-year cycle?
Not this year, last year.
Why not send them 2 cards in one envelope?
Yes.
And then you can say, this one's for next year.
That'll be a lie, isn't it, Melvin?
Well, I don't know anymore.
OK, we don't think it's a truth or a lie. We just want to wish a very Merry Christmas to Naga.
And Happy Easter.
Yeah. Oh, and Naga, another thing, Merry Christmas. That's for next year.
Naga, they think it's a lie. Was that a lie, or was it, in fact, the truth?
It was a lie.
It's Lee.
David doesn't know this, but I recently snuck into his dressing room and did something to see if he would notice. How are those vitamin drinks?
What did you do that I don't know?
I moved something.
What did you move?
I moved a picture.
So what was the original picture and what did you change it to?
I didn't change the picture, I just changed its position. I put it upside down. It's a picture of somebody washing their hands in the bathroom.
Is it in the bathroom bit?
Of your dressing room, yes.
Yes.
Hang on. Jeremy, have you got a bathroom in your dressing room?
No.
OK, I haven't got one either.
I've got one.
Hey? OK, who's got bathrooms in their dressing rooms? Well, I've got to walk down the corridor, me.
I've got a shower.
I've got a shower.
I have to have a shower because when I get out of the hot tub, I like to have a little shower.
Does this picture ring a bell?
No. I don't know whether there are any pictures on the wall at all.
But we've had the same dressing rooms for years.
Yep. I have no idea. I know there is a telly, a fridge, a shower and a basin.
A fridge?
A fridge. I mean, I'm sorry, it's absolutely... I mean, it's lovely. So there's a lovely sofa, there's an armchair.
What have you got in your room, Craig?
A bucket in the corner.
That your sister sits from.
Describe the picture. What's the style of art?
It's a photograph of someone washing their hands and the water's cascading down onto their hands.
Where are they? What sort of context are they washing their hands in?
What kind of context?
Yeah. Yes, context. Yes.
They've just had a wee-wee.
You can tell that, can you?
Well, they're cupped like that. I suppose they could be collecting the water to drink it.
Yes.
Or to throw it in the face of someone that's irritating them.
All right, then, what do we think?
See, I didn't realise when I did this show that it was, you know, when I was in my dressing room, I had to look out for that sort of thing in a sort of unbearable way, that the fun can't stop when we leave the show. And now it's all the time, all the pranking.
So what are you going to say?
I'm going to say it's a lie.
Saying it's a lie. Lee, was it a lie, or was it in fact true?
It is, of course, the truth.
And we have some proof. Gina, you're next.
Last year, I changed Arnold Schwarzenegger's wheel for him after he got a flat tyre outside my house.
David's team.
Describe this sequence of events, please.
Well, he wasn't driving, so it's technically true, but he was in a chauffeured car.
Yeah. Where was this?
I live in Los Angeles.
Right.
I was on set. It was not my house, it was on my house on set.
This is your sitcom that you make,
I'm a sitcom, people, in America.
Yeah. And what was Arnold doing? Why was he there? I'm doing Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I think they were leaving set. He shoots on the same lot as us.
OK.
And his car was driving by.
Yes.
And there was a problem with the tyre. And I came out and I was like, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was still in the car and the driver was trying to sort out the tyre. So I tried to help with the change in the tyre. I haven't changed a tyre for years. But I did take a couple of nuts off.
Did you talk to Arnie at all?
I did. Because after I helped with the tyre, I asked him for a selfie.
Did I imagine this? Or when you read the card out, did you mention something about a will?
Yeah.
So what happened there? What was that
Well,
about?
obviously
I think she said wheel.
Wheel.
Oh!
You thought he wrote her into his will? I'm so grateful. I want to leave the mansion for you.
tell you what, it's a hell of an anecdote, isn't it? Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I changed Arnold Schwarzenegger's wheel, and he said, what can I do in return? I said, well, actually, could you change your wheel? And he went, yeah, that's fine.
So now I'm bringing up the kid that he had with the maid.
So what do you think, then? Is she telling the truth?
I want to believe her, but a little part of me doesn't.
Romesh, what are you thinking?
I think it's true.
You've not gone to lie.
I've gone to-
and
I've
you're
gone to
thinking
lie.
truth.
I don't want to sway you in any way, but Jess has only fully understood the story for about 45 seconds.
We're going to say lie.
Gina, what a tale. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was truly a lie.
It's Will.
Oh, OK. During a Sunday League football match, I once got a yellow card for ordering a pizza to be delivered to me whilst I was in goal.
These two. Did you order it for when you'd finished, or did you order it to eat during the game?
Before the game, I said, I'll get us a pizza ordered for half-time. Sunday League, you know what I mean? And we'd all had a few drinks the night before. And then it was on a goal kick, and I thought, I'll check the status. And the referee told me to hurry up.
Time wasted.
And I gave him a bit of a mouthful, because we'd had a bit of a falling out earlier.
What about?
It was about something nothing to do with football, to be fair.
What? Oh.
He said, I thought 2 pints was rubbish.
Oh, right, I think this is true.
What are you thinking, Sam? Are you a sporting kind of man?
I love sport and I love pizza, so this one has really intrigued me. Have you ever been nutmegged? Answer the question, mate.
Putting the ball through your legs. Yeah, it's happened, yeah.
OK, that's interesting.
What do you think, Charlene?
Well, I think it's a lie, because I think Will is quite a fine specimen of a man. I can't imagine a man that likes working out and keeping fit like he does ordering a pizza in the middle of a football game.
Really? You think he's a fine specimen?
Look, women my age who grew up watching Will grew up thinking he was an absolute hottie.
Oh, I don't disagree. The emphasis on the word was, yeah?
I had an argument with a bloke in the lift that I wasn't Lee Mack. Got back to the hotel after a night out, this lad was proper drunk, and he's in the lift, he went, oh, you're him, aren't you, off the telly? I went, oh, yeah, you're all right. He went, yeah, like Lee Mack. I went,
He thought
no.
you looked like Lee Mack, me?
Yeah.
I take it back, he's a hunk.
All right, it's time to take a guess. What's it going to be?
It must be a lie, mustn't it?
OK, you're going to say lie. Will, you lovely-looking man. Truth or lie?
It is a lie.
I tried. Well, that's all we have time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You. Thanks very much for watching. Good night.